Hello everybody, my name is KN-3000 and in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to take apart Technics KN-3000 music keyboard. These keyboards are known for having broken play keys, note play keys, because they're very fragile. And it's a simple fix. You can easily replace any components in this keyboard. However, taking it apart and putting it back together could be challenging. So here's how we proceed. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is put the keyboard upside down. Now I do recommend to put some kind of a soft surface such as a blanket or a pillow or something so that the keyboard doesn't get scratched. And now we have a hard table, so I'm gonna use a couple of sheets of bubble. So this bubble will be sort of a protection. Alright, now we will start taking apart the screws. Remember, there are too many screws. Not all of them are required to be removed. Only select few are required to be removed in order to gain access to the keys. The first thing we need to do is open all the screws along the outer perimeter. So let's start from here. Now this screwdriver is equipped with lights, which is good. If you don't have one like that, you might want to do this job in a well illuminated room. Okay, so that one releases the floppy. Every screw that you're taking out, make sure to make a note or separate them based on their length. This way you know exactly where they go, and you don't want to put a screw that's longer in a place which is designed for a shorter screw, because it will destroy the unit. Okay, so you might want to come on this side. Okay, now these screws, as you can see, these rectangular shaped holes, they have screws that needs to be removed. All the screws that are inside the rectangular shaped holes need to be removed. Okay, if you notice, I didn't open any of the screws that are popping, sticking higher than the keyboard bottom surface. These screws do not need to, you don't have to take them out, because these screws are actually holding the wooden bottom plate to the frame assembly. So you don't necessarily have to remove those unless you're completely disassembling the keyboard, in which case of course you have to remove those. Now I'm going to work my way on the screws that are inside the circular holes. The ones that are inside the circular holes are different color screws, and you need to make sure they go back in the right spot. Notice these are like golden or silver color screws. Alright. In some cases they look copper color, some of brass, some are silver color, some are gold, but except for the other ones which are all black. Alright. Now, if you notice, the tip of my screwdriver is magnetized, so it's very easy for me to take out the screws as they open. However, if your screwdriver is not magnetized, you will have a hard time pulling the screws out as they open. So you can magnetize any screwdriver tip by rubbing it to a magnet, block of magnet, or any type of shoe horse magnet, you name it. Alright, so I think it should be, I'm going to double check, make sure I opened every one. Yeah, I sure did. So now I should be able to switch that one broken key. So I'm going to put this back upright, and the whole top panel opens up. So you might want to come on this side. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to unplug these wires if you're just replacing a broken key. So basically all you have to do is hold this, let someone hold this, or let it lean on something, and the way you replace the keys is you apply pressure downwards and pull it forward. Watch. Okay, first I need to open these two to get the whole keyboard assembly out. Then I will do that. This and this. Those two screws are holding the entire keyboard assembly. Okay, so this is the broken one, which I need to replace. So I'm gonna push this down and pull forward. Watch. Just like that, broken piece. Okay, because this one is broken, you don't get a full view of how it comes out. I'm gonna remove one of the good keys so you can see. So let's open this one. Pushing down and then there, like that. So basically push it down and then pull it forward, like that. That's how the keys come, and then the keys come out, and then this is how the replacement keys look like. And the way you put it back in is exactly the same way, but the opposite motion. If you notice this spring must go to that spring holder. You could see there's a stud, a white little stud there. The stud must go inside the spring opening, and then you push it down, and then push it forward like that. That's it. So this key is in place right there. That's how you replace these keys, and then you put this back, close these two screws, put the cover, and put back all the screws around the keyboard. That's how you open the keyboard to replace any component. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.